Hello my friends, welcome back. How are you? If you're new here, hi, my name is Tammy. Thanks to all of my subscribers for supporting my channel. I am truly grateful for each one of you. Well, let's see what I'm up to today. We are going to use these coaster molds. And I have wanted to try this for a while now. I just haven't had the time to. We are going to use puff paint inside of the molds. But first, we're going to put a little bit of resin down in the mold. And then we're going to put either these are little glass some people call them cachebons and some people call them beads, but they don't have a hole through them, so and they're very pretty. Some of them you can see straight through and some of them you can't. They're really pretty. And then these right here are the same, but they're tinier. And I don't think we're going to use these because we're going to use the puff paint to draw a flower in the mold. And I think that's going to be too small for a center. So I have some more over here. Just a second. Let me get these that are really pretty. Now these have like a back that you can take off and stick to something. Let's see if you take that off, if it what it shows on the back. Oh no, that's the design on the thing, the bead. See, if you take it off, you remove the design. So let's put that back on there. Oh no, we don't want to do that. That's beautiful. But there's all different kinds here that we can use for centers. Aren't those pretty? I mean, there is all different kinds here. Just beautiful. And I thought we would just match them up with whatever we puff paint we choose to use. So we may use these or these. I'm not sure which ones I want to use yet. I don't have many of these, but I have enough to do the coasters for sure. So first I'm going to go get some resin, and then we're going to put some resin down in the mold just to fill the surface of the mold up. And then we're going to drop one of our glass beads in the center. And then I'm going to let them cure, and then I will see you back after they're cured, and we will make the flower in the mold. And then after that, we will let them cure again, and then we'll come back and we will add the back to the flower. We're going to choose some different glitters to put in the back of the flower. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, then kick back, get your tea, get your soda, get your ice cream, whatever you need, fuzzy socks, and let's get to it. I'll be right back. Let me get some resin. Okay, I'm back with some resin. And I have to confess something right quick. You're probably wondering, why is there 3 coasters when they usually come in a set of 4? Yeah, they do. And I started to do this without you guys and see what it looked like. So the 4th coaster, I went ahead and put resin in it and put one of the glass beads in the center. And then I thought, I'm going to do it with them. If it's ugly, it's ugly. If it doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. We're going to do this together. So, that's that. Okay, I got my confession out of the way. Now, let's start. We're going to go ahead and let me make sure the molds are clean. Would you guys be interested in playing with some resin-crete? I ordered some because I'm interested in trying it, and let me know if you all would be interested in watching me try the resin-crete. It's an alternative to epoxy resin. I wish we could get jesmonite, but that's only in Canada. You can't get it here in the States. So, they come up with some things that are equivalent to it, and resin-crete's one of them. And I see J. Diction has one out now. I forget what the name of it is, but they also have one out that's the same thing. They call it eco resin. So, yeah, that's that. If you guys are interested in that, just let me know, and I'll do it on the channel with you guys. So now we're going to spray the mold with some alcohol. We'll put this one back here because it's pretty much cured. And we're going to go ahead and put some resin in our molds. Okay, now I'm going to go, I have a little bit left, but, well, oh my goodness, I'd be a monkey's uncle. Okay. Get that off the side of there. I can't stand for resin to be on the side of my molds. It's just a pet peeve I have. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut the heat gun on in a minute. So, if you don't like loud noises, you might turn it down. I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to finish this, and I'll be right back. Okay. I've used my heat gun on all of these, and I have checked them for bubbles around the edges, and I don't see any. So we are looking good there. Spray a little bit of alcohol on them. And now we're going to choose which one of these we want to use. Now I'm going to pick out the smaller ones because I don't want to use the smaller ones. I want to use the big ones, like that one. See? Now, I really liked the other ones too, don't get me wrong. But because I had already put one like this in here, I went ahead and went with these. So, we have to be mindful of the colors that we may use in here to make sure that we match them up. So, I'm going to choose different colors in all of them so we can do different ones in each coaster to see how the different effects that we get. So let's do a red one here. We're just going to put it right in the center. And I like these coasters because on the bottom of them they're numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that lets me know kind of about where my center is going to be on that number. This one's numbered 2. So I can take my silicone stick and I can make sure that it's right dead center of that 2. Okay, now we're going to go with, we have that one, and that one's kind of multicolored. Red, let's do yellow. That's kind of small. I don't know. Let's do this one. Let's do a yellow and blue or green. Blue or green or black. Decisions. Here's our choices. Let's go with the blue. Okay. I'm going to get these up right quick. And put them back in my bag. Okay. Now I'm going to go put these in my 2-hour curing machine, and I will see you back in probably an hour and a half. Okay, so we're back and our coasters have cured and we are ready to move on to the next step. So I'm going to move these over here, give me a little bit more room to work. And you can see everything that I'm doing with one coaster there. Oh, and I also wanted to show you that you don't have to do these glass gems in the center if you don't want to. I have a few things here to show you. You could use something like this in the center. You could use something like this in the center, a peace sign. You could use something like that. You could do something like that. You could do something like this. And you could do something like this. I just chose the little glass gems because they were my favorite out of all of those. And my second favorite would have to be, not that you asked, but this one. That would have to be my second favorite. Okay, now I'm going to set these back over here. And let's get to it. Okay. Like I said, I've never done this before, so we're just gonna, this may not look good, and it may look awesome. I don't know. I just wanted to try it, so I thought I'd take you along with me. Alright, we have a yellow, blue, dark blue, light blue, red, and yellow in here. So, let's start with this color. And the thing about these, you guys, is I'm not trying to make my petals perfect, you know, because that really takes away from what I'm trying to do here. You don't have to be perfect when doing this, or at least that's not what I'm visioning in my head. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to try to hold it up so you can see it. Okay. The next color, let me clean this up right here before I get it on me. This stuff says it dries permanent. Not that we care where we're putting it at, you know, because resin's going over this, but just so you know, it says it dries permanent. Okay, now I used to love this stuff when I was younger, probably the teenage years. I loved puff paint. Alright, what's the next color we want to go with? Let's do this color. Okay, now let's do let's do yellow next. Now, and it doesn't matter if you drag in those colors a little bit, because it's not going to show on the other side. You're dragging it on this back here, and this is going to be the back, and we're covering that with glitter, so that's not going to matter. As long as we're connecting the flower petals, we're good. Because if you don't connect the petals, it's going to show on the other side. Okay, now let's go with dark blue. And we're going to leave it like this because over here on this side I don't have enough room to go with another petal. And remember, glitter's going to be going in behind here, so I think that will look nice. If it doesn't, then oh well. Okay, on to the next one. Let's see if it says how long it takes this stuff to dry. 4 hours. Dry flat for 4 hours. So, yeah. This has to dry for 4 hours and then we'll be back at it with our glitter in the back. Okay, this one has light blue, green, red, dark blue. Let's start with a white, because this one's got a little bit of white in it too, in the center. I don't think I shook that one enough. So you guys, let me know what you want to do next. Do y'all want to do the resin crete? I had to order some pigments for it. So they'll probably be in tomorrow. So if you want to check out the resin crete, let me know. Or we could do the crackle coasters, which some people call them crackle coasters and some people call them stone coasters. The stone technique or the crackle technique. So let me know and we will go from there. I'm not good at these petals at all, but I don't think that's going to matter, the look that I'm going for. I don't think it's going to matter that you have to be perfect with your petals. So let's go with this green next. Okay, let's do yellow. Now let's do blue. I'm going to try to squeeze in another color on this one. There's not a lot of room here, but there's a room around here, so we're just going to take it right on up on that edge. Just a little. Let's live dangerous here for a minute. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, and I'm going to set this one to the side, and I'm going to go get another one. Okay. Now, let's see, what do we want to do here? Let's do let's try this yellow. We haven't used this bright yellow yet. That center moved a little bit. It's off just a tad bit, but we're going to try to make up for it in the petal. I don't know how well I'll do at it, but we're going to try. Okay, let's do dark blue next. Now let's do white. I tried to make those petals a little bit smaller because we're trying to make up for that center being off a little bit. Or at least I'm hoping that's what it may do. Okay, let's go with red now. Got kind of fat right there. But I'm not messing with it because I'll mess it up. Now we're going to do... Let's try this pink on the end. No. Let's try this orange on the end. Decisions, decisions. Oh. They're all pooey. Let's do this one. Or maybe purple? Yeah, let's try purple. Let's keep it in the darks. With the darks. Because of the center being dark. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to start in the tiniest spot possible. Okay, I'm going to set this one to the side and get another one. Here we go. Now let's do light blue. White. Dark blue. Or green. We haven't used green, I don't think. Yeah, we used it once. Oh well, here we go. it's coming out really chunky. Okay. Now let's do orange. But we haven't tried this orange yet. So let's give it a try. That could be that color in there. It sure could. Okay, now let's do the red. Let's don't do red. Let's try black. We haven't used this one yet. This is an old one that I had, I think. Yep. Come on now. I have a new one if it doesn't want to work right. Crap. Pooey tooey. Alright. There it is. Okay, I'm going to go put this one over here. And I'm going to bring this one back. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit more to this one, to make it look full like this one. The rest of them. Okay, let's go with a white. Or purple. Let's do white. There we go. Okay, I will see you guys back in 4 hours. Okay guys, I'm back. Our coasters have cured and we're ready to go in with our glitter background to finish them off. I picked out the glitters that we're going to use. I have the resin ready. Okay, so first coaster, we'll work with this one right here. I chose, put these to the side. I chose this glitter right here for this one. I thought it would bring the colors out nicely. So we'll go ahead and mix this color up. I'm just going to dump some in there. I'm not going to be too picky about how much it is. Just dump and go. The more glitter, the better. Okay. I'm going to clean this off for the next one. I'm going to spray some alcohol in the mold. Let me close that up before I dump it over. I'm going to stop there for a minute. And I'm going to use my heat gun to move this around. Okay, we need a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and pour all of this because I'm pretty sure it will hold every bit of it. Okay. I'm going to take the stick here and I'm going to pat the top of this to make sure that all the glitter pieces are in the resin because they like to float on the top. And some of them will remain on the top because they'll come back up. But for the most part, we'll get all of them down into the resin. And that's why we'll dome the back of them. Well, you know, we want these because these are just an experiment. We're just testing with these, so these don't have to be perfect dome on the back or anything. We're just seeing how this looks. Puff paint in resin. Okay, we'll get the next one. Okay, here's the next one that we'll do. And we're going to try all different colors of the main glitters that people use on coasters. They use gold and silver, right? So this is the unicorn disco, which is very beautiful. And then this is my mix right here. It says on the side. I mixed this up. And then this is also my mix. We're going to try a dark on the back too, just to see what it looks like. So this one we're going to do with the dark glitter. Isn't that pretty? Oops. Oopsie daisy. Okay, we're going to spray a little alcohol. And now we're going to pour. I'm going to use my heat gun for a minute. I'm just kind of working some of the bubbles out before we pour our second layer. Okay, now we're going to go in with the rest of it. I'm going to clean this off for our next coaster. I'm going to pat the top of this one to get the glitter down. I don't know why I just cleaned that off. I forgot to do this. Lord. I'm trying to hurry because I know this video is going to be kind of long, longer than I wanted it to be. Maybe I can fast forward through some parts and make it a little bit shorter. Alright, I'm going to go put this in the 2-hour machine. I'll be right back. Okay, next up is this one. And we're going to use, let's use the unicorn glitter in this one. Unicorn disco. That is beautiful. I love this glitter right here. It's one of my favorites. Of course, I have a lot of favorites in glitter. There are some beautiful glitters out there. Stunning glitters. Okay, I'm going to spritz the mold with some alcohol. And we're going to pour. I'm going to use the heat gun. And we're going to go in with the rest of the glitter. I'm going to pat those glitters down. Okay, here's our last coaster. And we're going to do this one in my mix as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I may have put too much resin in this one, but this is a bigger coaster because those are irregular coasters. I believe there's 2 smaller ones and 2 bigger ones in the set. Okay, I'm going to spray some alcohol, and that's to keep the bubbles down, and I'm going to pour. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to move it around and use my heat gun. And now we're going to top the mold off. And I will see you guys back in an hour and a half to 2 hours for the demolding. Okay everyone, we're back and we're ready for the demolding. Our coasters have cured. So just remember, before I get started, this was just an experiment to see how puff paint looked in resin. So all constructive criticism is welcome. Please keep it nice and strictly for the betterment of the channel. Thank you. So let's get on with it. We'll start with this one. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I'm liking it. What are you guys thinking? Pretty cute, pretty cute. Coaster number 2. That's pretty neat. I'm liking the black and the orange on top of that gold and the blue. I used the wrong white though. There are 3 whites in that kit that I used, and I reached for the wrong one each time. I knew that the white wasn't going to turn out as vibrant as I wanted it to, and I'm just super bummed about that. But it is what it is. Coaster number 3. Now remember, we just did the dark to see what it would look like. I don't know what this is going to look like, you guys, but here we go. Oh, it's pretty cute. It is pretty cute. Okay, and coaster number 4. Oh wow, I think this is my favorite. So what do you guys think? Which is your favorite coaster? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know if you would like to do a set of coasters like this. Do you like this technique, or we're giving it a yay or a nay? Let me know in the comments below and let me know which coaster is your favorite. If I had to do, let's rate them for me. This is my rating. Coaster number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my least favorite, my favorite, my second favorite, third favorite. So let me know what you guys think. For those of you who stayed through the entire video, I have no words to express how grateful I am to have you. I truly appreciate this support. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for allowing me to be part of it. I will see you in the next video. Bye, my friends.